Montville senior James Linder won the ECC and state championship last year.
Congratulations, James Linder. You are an ECC champion.
But his wrestling career hasn't always been smooth sailing.
My first tournament started off pretty rough. I lost my first 2 matches, and I remember my dad telling me he was close to pulling me. He just didn't think it was for me. But he saw me win my last match and pin the guy, and he thought I might as well stick it out. I got some type of heart, and he just decided to keep me out there.
And Linder is certainly grateful that his dad let him see it through.
Man, I mean, I don't know where I'd be without wrestling. Wrestling's kind of become my whole life. Everything I do is to be a better wrestler and take these wrestling skills and apply it to life.
Helping Linder on his road to becoming a better wrestler is his coach, Jake Caskey.
Me and Jake have been super close ever since I started. Jake was kind of like almost that second father figure to me. He really guided me through my high school career. I was still, at the time, a little 120-pound kid who didn't know much about the high school wrestling life, and he was my trainer throughout everything. My sophomore year, I came up short, placing in the state opens, and I remember just being super emotional about it. And Jake was right there by my side telling me, this is where our training starts now. Everything leading up to get to this same moment a year ago. And that whole year of off season, quit football, and I just pushed myself harder and harder, and I got to where I am today. Ended up winning the ECCs in the S class, and I just owe that all to Jake. I mean, without him, I don't know where I'd be.
But as much as Linder feels Caskey has helped him grow, Caskey feels the same way.
Coaching Linder, oh man, what a fun challenge, you know? Linder is one of those athletes that has made me a better coach. I've had to go out of my way to, just get better as a wrestler myself and give him those tools that I'm learning. But yeah, Linder and I have grown, together throughout the course of his career. I think that's awesome.
And now, with the ECC and state championship on the horizon, Linder is locking in.
When you're out on the wrestling mat or on the cage or wherever you are in that combat sport, it's just you out there. There's no one to fall back on. You got your coaches in the corner, obviously, but they're not going to wrestle for you. So you got to get into the mindset that it's kill or be killed out there. If I'm not willing to go further than my opponent, then he's gonna torture me on the mat.